Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing my experience of school after this half term. So if you guys didn't know already, I finished studying primary school in Hong Kong, which is equivalent to year 6 in the UK, and started studying year 7. So without further ado, let's begin. The first thing about subjects, we study different languages in school. More on that later. For example, we have geography, DT, textiles, maths, history, and my favorites are probably music, French, DT, and probably science. For differences, we actually get sets for different subjects. We get sets for English, maths, PE, and also French. I actually just did a French assessment, which luckily I did pretty well. And we also have different lessons with our own tutor group. So if you aren't familiar with the school, I advise you to follow along with everyone and you could get to the right classroom. So for exams, we don't really have too many of them. We have one end of term exam, which is during summer term. We have tests throughout the term. And for my school, I don't have homework for the first half term, and I start to have homework for core subjects, English, maths, and science after the half term, and I have different homework for different subjects after Christmas. Yeah. And for books, we don't have too many of them. We have books for Latin and history. Yeah, we have books for Latin and history. So what we do is that we have a notebook for every single subject, and teachers often prepare like a PowerPoint or like Google Slides for us to go for the lesson and like bring us different worksheets to do and stick them into our book. We also watch different videos to help us understand the topic we're learning. And I also started doing way more sport than I did before. We get, like I said before, we get sets for PE as well. So different sets determine like which sports you do. So I did netball and football this half term, and after the half term I'll do hockey and trampolining, so it alternates. And for different tips, I would say for stationery, don't bring too many stationery to school, because like loads of my classmates bring like this big of a pencil case. Like most of them aren't really useful. So yeah, we also have different folders. I feel like that is a very important thing. We have these folders to put in like our notebooks to organize stuff for different subjects so it doesn't get mixed up. And I put my books at home. Most of my classmates actually put them at school in their lockers. I feel like that is not too convenient for you, because you have to like go to your locker every single morning and break time and lunchtime to like get your books to put in your bag. I feel like getting your books at night is just more convenient and it's easier. And very important thing, if you're moving to the UK, I would suggest you to bring a laptop, a printer, and a phone, because you do loads of projects on your laptop, and most schools actually use Google Classroom to put on their schoolwork on that, so you can like view different topics that we learned. And for a phone, you bring it to school, so sometimes you can do some research on that while you're doing projects at school, so it's very useful. A printer, obviously, you get to print different information and stick it to your books. We also need it very much, because I once did a designing project which I had to like print off different images and put it on my book covers. So the last thing is languages and projects. So in school, we learn German.
Hallo, ich heiße Esther. Ich bin 12 Jahre alt. Und du, Konrad, wie alt bist du? Ich bin 14 Jahre alt. Hallo, Karim, wie geht's? Wie alt bist du? Ich bin 13 Jahre alt. Und du, Sonja, wie alt bist du? Ich bin 11 Jahre alt. Tschüss, Karim.
Latin.
Quoquis dormit in collina. Canis inclina latrat, caecilius in horto sedet. Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In French. Salut, je m'appelle Chloé. Aujourd'hui, ça va très bien parce que je suis contente et j'adore parler en français. Je suis sympa, un peu timide et assez raisonnable. Je ne suis pas bavarde du tout. Bella est très drôle et elle n'est pas impatiente. Je suis grande. J'en les yeux bruns et la cheveux noirs. Au revoir. We also did different projects. For example, in DT, I made a clock. We actually learned how to carve like the wood by ourselves and use like a computer program to design our clocks. And we also sanded our clocks by ourselves. It was a fun experience. I really like my clock. I hung it in my room. It's really pretty. And in geography, I did a pole-to-pole project, which we had to travel from the North Pole to the South Pole using a certain line of longitude. And that covers 3 different countries. So I chose Mexico, America, and Canada to travel to using a line of 100 degrees west. And I used Google Slides. I used Google Slides to present it. And I really like that project. And for art, we did some sketching, and also I did a research page. Sketching, I did a starry night when using pencil. And we also did a research page on David Hockney, which is a British painter. And also, I'm about to do a watercolor and like a colored pencil art by David Hockney as well. So that's basically it for today's video. So some things that I've said may be different from other schools. This is just my own school. And this video is dedicated to people who are curious on school life in the UK. And I hope it helped you. And if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to leave down a comment and I'll try my best to answer them. And in this half term, I went cycling and we also lit fireworks, which is really fun. And I also plan to visit my friends and have some gatherings. And also, I may go to the bonfire night, and I'm really excited for it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!